Hey everybody, welcome to Ellis Mowers. I appreciate y'all watching as always. We've got another push mower uh, here that we're going to work on. But as I say at the beginning of every video, my website's ellismowers.com. Email is ellis@ellismowers.com, and you can hit me up on Instagram and Facebook. If you have any questions about any video that is on the channel, or if you have any questions about what we're about to work on today. So what we are going to work on today, or kind of work on, I got this for free. It's a Honda Harmony. I think it's a HRB215. So this thing was top of the line when it was originally made. Came with the bagger. Like I said, I got it for free, but there's a good reason I'm going to show you here in just a second. What I want to do is just get it to where the engine will run, and I can show that it's a functioning mower, and I can sell it off as a parts mower, because I don't think I'm going to do anything else to this, because I think this is only the third I've ever had as a composite deck Honda. The other two I bought for like 25 bucks a piece. My gosh, we're talking probably 8 years ago now. So I don't come across these often at all. So no need for me to save it as a parts mower myself. Somebody else could use it. So let me show you what we're going to have here while I'm not fixing it, and we're going to see if we can at least get it to run. Starting now. Alright, so we got some sun glare here. I know that's pretty rough. Angle of the sun doesn't bode well this time of year for making videos. Let me show you what we got. HRB Honda Harmony 215. We got some oil leaking. The guy was using it even in its current condition until the pull rope broke on it, and he just said, "Well, it's time to put this one out to pasture. I'll check the oil in it. I'll make sure it's full of oil, and we'll check the air filter. I'm sure it's it's okay, actually. That's good. Really not too bad. That's a good sign. You see a little bit of dust around here, though, so I don't know what that might mean. If they just took an air filter, and looks like they just took an air filter and just kind of shoved it in there. Got the pre-filter in it, too, which is kind of nice. So we'll put that back on in just a second. You got your fuel shut off. I was told the self-propel works. I was told it was running up until the pull rope broke. So all we're going to do is put a pull rope in it. But if I can get it turned on its side, let me make sure I have good clearance here. I'll show you why we're not. Oh, there we go. Why we're not going to venture to fix this, and that's because the deck's broke in multiple places. 1, 2, 3. I think that one's starting. Not worth it. Not worth it with this composite deck. I do not have the type of parts or adhesives to make this reliable again. You're like, well, save the engine. Well, the thing is, these mount a little bit differently. They mount in 4 places instead of in 3. So I don't really have a 4-post Honda deck to put this engine on, so it's really useless to me, honestly. You can see we got cracks all up in here too. So let me put this pull rope on. It's pretty easy. Y'all have seen me do this a bunch of times. My battery's running a little bit low. I might give it a little bit of a charge here. But let me get it up, see if I can film this for y'all before the battery quits. Let's see what I can do here. So there's one screw here that you got to take out, and the rest of it is just tabs. Okay, so then you got 3 10 mils, and that'll get us where we need to go. In terms of getting this off. Take the nuts off the studs. pull this out. Be careful with it though. Okay, so our spring is still, I guess, good, right? Yeah, spring's still good on this thing. I'm gonna try and keep all this in. All you gotta do, let's see, so we're gonna pull it the way of the way that the tabs pop out here. We're gonna spin it around like 4 or 5 times after we get the knot out and the old pull rope out. We're just gonna put the new pull rope in. I'll let y'all charge. I'll show you the final product of putting this on. And we're just gonna see if we can get this thing started. If we can, that'd be great. Then we can sell it off as a parts mower and I can clean my garage out a little bit. So let me do that, put y'all on the charger, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, while y'all were away, I put the pull rope on. Again, y'all see me do that a lot. All I had to do was pull the rest of it out, pull the vice grips to keep the spring loaded up while I threaded the new string in and then released it and just cut it to length. So, let me see if this thing's even got gas in it. And if it does, I'll crank it up, see what it does. Yep. Before I started, I'll show you the model number and everything for those of you who might be curious. Like I said, it's an HRB215, and there's all your information that you might need if you are curious. I have pretty high hopes that this thing will run. If it does, we're going to clean it up, throw a bag on it, take a couple of pictures on it, list it for about $30 or $40. Say it's a parts mower, the engine mounts are broken, but everything else works. thought this thing was going to jump all over the place, but obviously it does not. I mean, you could probably use it and be just fine, honestly, but in good conscience, I can't sell this thing for much more than about, well, I might list it for 60. I mean, these things will fetch some serious cash. We'll see. I'll probably take an offer of 50 or 40, but my gosh. This is all I'm going to do with it. I'm not even going to sharpen the blade or change the oil because you probably shouldn't be cutting with it. However, I know somebody's going to buy this thing and cut with it. So, thing started right up, didn't I? Let me wash it. We'll wrap this video up. Alright guys, I got a little friend here hanging out with me. We'll make sure he's clear of the, here we go, clear of everything before we get this thing started. Little ladybug. I think he had a broken wing, unfortunately. What do I save it, or I guess the things just get eaten up eventually if they lose their ability to fly. Look, here it is. It's all clean. I'll take a picture and list it for like $60. It runs great. I got a little water in the fuel when I originally cleaned it. I had to drain the gas out. No biggie. So I'll show you that it runs and everything works one more time, and then we'll wrap this video up. It even idles down pretty well too. There you go. That's a Honda Harmony push mower, guys. Third one I've ever done, I think. I might have had a 214 at one point in time, and I don't know what I ended up doing with that, but I know I had a 215s and 216s. This one right here, I'll have to look up the models, but I think this thing was top of the line when it was made, because it's got the hydrostatic transmission for the self-propel, and it's got like 7 or 8 speeds. I mean, it's great. You got your blade clutch, you've got your throttle cable. Like I said, we just put a new pour rope in it, make sure that it ran, gave it a little wash to make it a little bit more appealing in the ad. But we're gonna list it for like, I think I might list it for about $60. List it as a parts mower, but you can cut with it, although I wouldn't recommend it. So thank y'all for watching. Given the situation with the deck, what would y'all do with it? Would y'all do the same thing as me, or would you try and find a parts mower? I feel like I just have too much money into this, considering that I got it for free. I can make a quick $50 or $60 off of it and call it a day. It's not like I don't have any other projects out there in the backyard to work on. So thank you all for watching. Again, my website's ellismowers.com. My email is ellis@ellismowers.com. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook, and right here on YouTube for all these mower repairs that we've got here and coming on down the line. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you on the next video.